So I'm here at the Rev 3 check-in. It's kind of cool. Between 5 and 7 o'clock Friday night, they are giving out the maps. And so you basically have the maps all night long to prepare your strategy and everything. They're taking care of all the insurance stuff, the t-shirts, all of that. And that way, basically you wake up in the morning and you're ready to race. So I kind of like this format. I like to spend more time with the maps so I can like figure out elevations and strategy and stuff like that. I don't have the problem not sleeping because of the maps. It's pretty much, I need just a couple hours and I'm pretty much good. So let's go see what's going on.
You can there at the front, but you should be able to just, you should be able to just, you guys are,
if you're familiar with the configuration, there's something called a terrain map. What's different about this map? So, map 2, map 1, overview, map 2. So, look at this.
so just tell me.
Map 2 topo, map 2 terrain. Look the difference. A lot of terrain, but look at these yellows. Yellows are all trails, guys. Okay. But topo maps don't give you trails. Terrain map gives you trails. So go back wherever you're staying right now, either open up Google Earth or something like that. Start looking at these yellow lines. If you didn't bring an outside map of Medicine Bow, these could be really helpful. All right, I'm just gonna.
So it is like, we've got like a huge overview map, and then we have the little maps and the rules of travel. So he said we're allowed to use outside maps. Like he actually recommended going on National Geographic and ordering the map of the area, and we're allowed to use that. So I came up to the highest point I could find where I get internet, and I am referencing all trails to print my own supplemental maps that have additional trails that's not on this. I don't know if you can see this. This is like not a lot of detail, like especially the CBT 11. So I'm printing. Luckily, I have my printer. It's not working in color, but it is working in black and white. So I can cross-reference. I can go on this map, and I can look up where the CPs are, and then I can cross-reference it. And I can put the CPs on my map that have the additional trails, and write the clues on there, and that'll give me a little bit better idea of what I'm doing out there, because the trails that are on his maps, they're not all inclusive. But I just ate some dinner. I stopped by and got some hamburgers and some pork. I still have to sort my food tonight, but other than that, I'm pretty much going to spend another hour and a half on these maps just to get them dialed in, write the clues on the map, highlight the route if there's a route that I know I want to take, basically come up with an overall strategy, like where am I going to bushwhack or where am I going to take the trails. If I get time, I'll even write the elevations on the map, because it's nice to have while you're out there. So either way, this is what it's like to get ready for a 24-hour race from the Cowboy Tough. We're heading in for the race brief. Apparently there's been some change to the course, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
It's okay. Our race. Get those hands high. All right. So as you can see, over half our audience, this is their first 24-hour race. Some of our teams here have most of your compass navigation will take place during the day, so that will help you as well. Tons of course options. You can get courses, checkpoints in any order within those legs.
The race has started. So 5 in front, got Bones behind me. Beautiful day. Strategy. I am heading up to get 2 bike points. Already got one. Ooh, gotta concentrate. Big rocks. What I want to do is do 2 bike points and probably the trek up to the high point before getting on the paddle. That way, kind of breaks up the race, you know, use the paddle to let my legs, let me eat something, get some energy back into my legs. I think a lot of teams are going straight to the paddle, and then they have to backtrack to get the bike points. So I think it's a more efficient strategy, both from a nav standpoint and an energy standpoint. This course has a lot of really steep uphills. And although the rocks are grippy, granite, still don't want to waste the energy trying to pedal up it. So that's why I always wear running shoes on the bike and flat pedals. This is way more comfortable than bike shoes that clip into the pedals. Wow, it is so beautiful out here. We got ourselves another checkpoint. This is D. This is going good so far. Now to turn around and go all the way back down. Hey there. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. You change of plans. I'm actually going to see if there's a kayak available. If not, I'm going to do the run. If there's one available, I think I'm going to take it, because I don't want to take the chance on having to wait. If I got back from the run and there's no kayaks, I'd have to wait. So I'm going to stop in TA and see if I can hit that paddle. I just take one of these? All right. Okay, it is 9:27. I am on the paddle section. Here's what it looks like. Beautiful. Alrighty, it is 9:54. I am coming up on finishing the paddle section. I'm going to transition over to trekking up to the hilltop. Go, 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 go! Transition over to jogging. Basically, I got to go from TA1 around the lake up to a high point. And you could swim across, but I didn't think that was smart. Definitely not a 3 times advantage. So just like a nice long run around. Should be beautiful once we get up top. Alrighty, so get to the top. I'm just taking a direct route, walking straight up the hill, trying to watch out for cactuses. Hopefully this is a little bit faster than taking the trail. So this is why I choose to cover my legs, gaiters and tights. I would not want to be coming through this with bare legs. Everything is scratchy and aggressive. For this one, look at all the boats out there. Sure is pretty up here. Makes it all worth it. See, this is 101. Pretty scratchy up there.
Did you already get that line in the trail?
Which one?
Way up there? Or did you come along the edge of the water?
Into TA. It is 10:39. Feeling good. I got some food in me. Reloaded my water. Just got to sort maps and I'll be on my way. Back on the bike, 10:43. I think I took a 2.5, 3 minute transition. And now's when the magic starts. We are heading, gotta get 2 points in the park. Then we're heading to that area really far away. Got I think this is a gangster move. Instead of going up and over the mountain, came around the bottom. I didn't see any like private property signs. I did have to jump a fence, but either way, it saved me a shitload of time. Up and over the gate. All right. See, it just says keep closed. Does not say private property. Yes. Now I just got to ride the road back instead of those crazy trails. Another gangster move worked out. I took the road up, cut in on a bearing, got this CP. It was way better than taking the time to ride the trails. What I really like about this race so far is there is tons of course route selection. You can take the roads, the trails, cut across. Basically says as long as it's not private property, you're good to go. And so experienced navigators love having it where there's lots of route options. So much fun. I got some barbed wire hung up in my bike. Kind of hard to get it out. Glad it didn't rip off my derailleur or anything. That would have been really bad. Oh, all right. This is quite the wayfinding. There's the remnants of a road, but it is hard. But I think this is the shortcut to get over to the next CP. Takes definitely some skilled nav. The trail I was on petered out to absolute nothing. So now I am just kind of biking through a field, heading north, hoping to hit the road past the private property point. I think I can do it. Yep. Getting my feet wet. Going right through a swamp. I see my road. Timed that out perfect. Hopefully I didn't get any private property problems. Winning so far. Feeling good. Oh yeah. Probably cow turd runoff, but that's okay. Shoes dry fast, right? Beautiful rock formations on this bike ride. 111. Man, I had to work for this one. Whew. Definitely some big nav stuff out there. It wasn't too complicated, but it definitely was not straightforward. Man, glad I got to this one. So this was one of the big cruxes of the race. That now that I'm past this, I think the rest is a little bit more straightforward. So pretty happy about that. Turns out that barbed wire did a little bit of damage. This thing came off and it's kind of getting in the way. So I'm gonna try to zip tie it, I guess. And hope that it works. Stabilizes it and keeps it out of the way, because it's definitely making a lot of noise and moving around and yada yada. So we'll see how this works. Okay. Piece is pretty stable now. I think it'll stop moving around. Get me through the race. Neat rock formation. Neat little rock pile. All right, we are coming up on 112. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This was a big nav challenge to get from 111 to 112. I am happy to hit this punch. I also need to find some water. I got about 6 more ounces in my water bottle. So I'm gonna be eyeballing some stream crossing soon, hopefully. I hope this stream has some water in it. Come on, baby. Come on, give me some water. No water. That is a bummer. So, streams are all dry, but there's a lot of people with RVs out here. So I found a guy with a really big RV, and he was able to fill me up tap water. He even said it might be skunked, and I was like, some water is better than no water. So I am back in action. I got a full 3 liters, and I'm still climbing, and everything's dry, so that really saved the day. I'm up to 113, high point, top of this mountain. Man, my legs are tired going uphill. When I started this, I felt recovered from Colorado. I am definitely not. Maybe Andrea was right. I should have laid off a couple days. No, I had to go biking for 2 hours and trail running for an hour and a half right before the race. Wow, that is some view. There's a checkpoint up here somewhere. There's another mountain that's taller than this one. I think I'm on the wrong mountain. Wasted all that energy coming up here. First big nav mistake of the race. So this high point's gonna be a tough one because we gotta crawl way down and then go back up. It's gonna be an energy sink. But made a route choice and I'm executing. We shall see how it plays out. Roy and Gavin are up there, and I'm not sure which way they picked. I picked to basically head down the spur and around. Our bikes are up there. Made it to the top of this hill. Boy, it's takes it out of you. Bit of nav inefficiency there. Kind of picked a route choice that I thought was going to be better, and it got me cliffed out a little. Had to go around quite a bit. All right, this is some fun downhill. Nice flowy curves and smooth, a little bit of rock here and there, baby heads, but generally a fun trail. Okay, I'm pretty happy to hit the switchback. I'm gonna reset the odometer and let's have some more downhill fun. Oh, logging the wrong place. This is a bummer. Finally made a nav error again. I just blew right past 116. Got riding downhill real fast. So I gotta turn around and go back. Probably wasted a kilometer. Shouldn't that bad, but just a bummer. I was hauling ass and having fun. All right, back on track. I haven't seen Roy Malone or Gavin yet, so I may have slipped in front of them or they may be in front of me. I have no idea. But we are definitely leapfrogging a little bit. Weird, most of Wyoming seem to not have any vegetation. This mountain is full of trees. Really odd. Again, one of the trails that are on the map are not in reality, so I find myself following a bearing through a field with the bike. So luckily it's kind of bikeable and there's not too many those stupid cactuses that are down in the park are not here, so not too worried about flat tires. I am trying to find a road on the other side of this field. Let's see what happens. Found the road, if you want to call it that. Probably used to be a road. But either way, I think it's going to take me to where I want to go. Hot damn, it worked. Bushwacky road, turned into field, turned into nothing, and now I'm on the road I want to be on, heading east, and it's downhill and fast. Feels a lot like Paraguay. Open the fence and shut the fence. Got my glove stuck. Alright, there we go. Basically, I'm going down here to find a stream intersection. There's no trail. I'm just biking through the field. Yeah, man, this is a hard one. The funny thing, look at this. It's like in Paraguay, the whole ground is kind of floating. It's like walking on a trampoline. Weird. Wow. Wind really picked up. It started raining a little bit. All of a sudden. Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything. Making it back to the state park, done with leg 2 and getting ready to do the trek section. It is 7:02 p.m. So far, so good. It's 7:22, out on the trek. Beautiful evening. So this checkpoint's at the bottom of the dam. Granite Springs Dam, City of Cheyenne. I think that says 1802, 1904. It's old. About to be a beautiful sunset. Clouds are all nice and puffy. I think temperatures are in the high 60s, basically perfect. Cute little deer looking at me. Deer up on that hill there. Checking me out. You right at the right time. The Blues Overlook, and here it is. Slabs, can you tell why? We're going down at like a 35-40 degree angle, but it's super grippy. Just have these little yellow markers. It's a lot like Slick Rock in Moab. Ooh, and look at that drop right there. That's scary. Yeah, it was a pretty evening. I've been up high on the mountain, so it's kind of nice to have the view of the sunset. Trying to make it from Hidden Falls up to the overlook on a direct route. As you can see, it is a very steep boulder scramble. This is kind of funny. I was trying to go from J to 106. Somehow I came down on this trail. I ended up too far down, went to I. I headed north-northeast and wanted to hit the Mustang Trail. Couldn't find that. Then I wanted to hit this trail, couldn't find that. And then, look at what I found, 106. I must have gone all the way from I to 106 direct. Man, I got lucky on this one. I was starting to wonder where the hell I was. All right, it is 11:30 on the dot. Made it through transition, back on the bike. They had to turn the kayaks in, so they are allowing us to get the last paddle points using the bike. So, and then we go in for the finish. And hopefully I'm done by like 2 a.m. A beautiful night for riding trails. Perfect temp, nobody out here. They get a little chunky from time to time, but a lot of times they're just fast and flowy. Super fun, super fun. It's funny, this trail, Morocco, you have a choice, extremely difficult or most difficult. There is no easy way around, which means I'm probably walking. This Morocco, one tough trail. As you can see, it's just pretty burly rock gardens from time to time. Also with a map board, it's hard to see. All right, hey. Last CP of the night. Now it's time to head to the finish line. It is 2:12 a.m. I've been going for 17 hours and 12 minutes. So, pretty good. All right, coming in for the finish. Woohoo! I am done. Done. Nice, you even got a fire going. I need to go get me a cocktail. It's 2:17. There's my passport. Get you a tracker.